hear a lot about the prescription drug abuse epidemic going on in this country. In 2014 alone, doctors wrote over 259 million prescriptions for painkillers. And now there's a California doctor who has been convicted of murder in connection with the overdose deaths of 3 of her patients. Her name is Dr. Lisa Sang. She apologized to the families of the victims, saying, "I cannot imagine what you have gone through." She is the first doctor in the U.S. to be convicted of murder for recklessly prescribing drugs, but probably won't be the last. There is a cottage industry of people called dirty docs who are basically handing out narcotics like candy because they make a lot of money. So is this a step in the right direction, convicting this doctor?
Yes, 100%. This is a huge, huge problem. And I have several friends that brag about how many painkillers that they have in their medicine. And it's so easy because, you know, I have a friend that's a doctor. They'll just write me a prescription. It is such a bad issue right now. So, yes, this is a big step in the right direction.
And it's led to this explosion in heroin use in this country because very often it's kids that are addicted to the pills first, and then either they can't afford them anymore or they can't get them. Heroin is cheap, it's on the street, and you have problems like you're seeing in New Hampshire. They've been talking about it a lot recently.
There was a huge documentary with Anthony Bourdain on the road. He targeted this one town in New Hampshire. But this sets a precedence. And, you know, like I said, I think a lot of people are addicted to painkillers, but now it's all onus on the doctor to, you know, how can they watch and manage their patients, though, and how they're taking it. But she had a history. She is inexcusable. 3 who died before the next batch of 3. And she made $5 million a year on this. I mean, she has abused this.
But a good doctor will know if their patient has a problem or not. You can, with blood tests and how much you prescribe them, they should know. And if they don't know...
But they become a babysitter.
Yeah, but here's the thing. But if you don't know that your patients have a problem, then you have too many patients. You just do. So you need to...
By the way, nobody should be giving an opioid prescription without an exam every single time that you're coming into that office to be treated.
And they're not being given exams.
Right, and there should be a necessity there. And that doctor, apparently she had received hundreds of letters from the victims' families through this process, letting her know that this child was addicted to opioids, and please don't give him a prescription. I know he's coming to you, but please stop this. So to me, the responsibility in this situation fell 100% on that doctor.
But you said it was a perfect example. You gave a great example. You said Patrick, your husband, and how easy it is to get opiates. You said he got his wisdom teeth pulled, and they offered him whatever he wanted.
No, they didn't offer him whatever they wanted. The doctor actually said, would you prefer to give him Tylenol with codeine, or would you prefer to give him like an Oxycontin, basically, or some kind of really strong pain medication? I said, absolutely not. Tylenol with codeine. And the doctor said, let him take it. If he feels like it's not strong enough, bring him back. We will re-examine him and then give him the exact medication that he needs. That is a good doctor. This woman is not a good doctor.
And just to cap this off, in 2014, 25,000 deaths from prescription drugs. So there's clearly a big problem in this country.
It's a great first step in fighting that.
All right, moving on. There is nothing like the first day on the job to show your enthusiasm and energy, except if you're this guy who was caught napping in his chair on the first day as an intern at a tech company. He didn't lose his job, but they snapped this picture of him, and then he just put it out there. He let it go viral because he thought it was sort of funny. He's lucky he didn't lose his job because also he's got headphones on. I can't understand what he's doing.
That's so unprofessional to be going to sleep and stuff like that.
Oh,
especially as an intern.
Who does that?
Who would do something like that?
Who does that kind of stuff?
As an intern, are you kidding me? That's when they start. You know, they're practice. You're the boss, go to sleep, but not as no intern.
Have you ever gone to sleep on the job?
Yes. Shenanigans, Jamanica, the first day we ever started on this show, I think you fell asleep on the floor of a dance rehearsal.
We have,
Day number 1.
Snoring. Number 1, I was checking the text message, as you can see.
You were not.
Look at me, look at me. Yeah, I was talking to Jesus.
Well, right. What happened there?
The thing is, I was excited. I was tired. We were also practicing a dance number. Well, I was preparing for how you were going to wear me out. Megan doesn't know how to dance, so I had to really help her. It was exhausting.
Well, you haven't done that since, right?
Not really. I mean, I get tired, okay? I have sleep apnea, all right?
She will be in the makeup chair, and you could turn around, and she is dead asleep snoring when someone's, like, poking her eye. Or it's like, how could she sleep? You're going to be a great mother.
I like to meditate, okay? Keep my spirit.